Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to go over how to find a book through the library catalog. I will guide you through the search process, including using the advanced features and how to request or put a book on hold. Our goal today is empower you with the skills to navigate the library catalog efficiently and find the book you need. Before we get into the details of the online library catalog, I want to provide a quick reminder that this tutorial includes closed captions for accessibility. By the end of this session, you will be able to identify the purpose and key features of the library catalog, distinguish between different types of search options, construct effective search queries using keywords and Boolean operators to locate specific materials, interpret a catalog record to determine the item's location, call number, availability, and format. Navigate the library catalog interface to refine search results using filters such as date, language, and material type. Retrieve a physical book from the library shelves using the call number provided in the catalog. Demonstrate the ability to request or place a hold on an item that is checked out or located at another branch. Learn about tools to help with the citation of your sources. First, you'll want to navigate to your library's website. Once you're there, look for a link to the online catalog or library search tool. It might be labeled something like Find Books, Articles, Media, or More, or Library Catalog, or Search Everything. If this is your first time on this screen, take time to familiarize yourself with the layout and options available. Next up, we'll explore the different types of searches you can perform. Now that you've accessed the library catalog, let's dive into choosing your search type. This is where you can tailor your search to match your needs. First, we have the basic search. This is a perfect place if you're exploring a new topic or want to capture a broad range of resources. Think of it as casting a wide net with general keywords. On the other hand, if you want something specific in mind, the advanced search is your best friend. Here you can find specific fields like title, author, and or subject to zero in on exactly what you're looking for. You could even apply filters beforehand to streamline your search results. Remember, choosing the right search type sets the foundation for efficient research. When you type your keywords, book, or author in the search box, remember that clarity is key. Next, utilizing Boolean operators like AND will narrow your search by combining terms, or will broaden it by including any of the terms, and NOT will exclude unwanted terms. These operators can significantly refine your search results. Also, remember to use quotation marks for exact phrases. This ensures that your search results are precise. And don't forget that truncation symbols like the asterisk to find word variations. For example, if you want to find variations of the word educate, which can bring results for education or educational. Using these search strategies will make your search process more efficient and less time-consuming. Feel free to experiment and find out what works best for you. Take a look at the search results. Sometimes it's just scanning the results page is enough to spot what you really need right away. Other times, especially when there are many similar items, it can be harder to tell them apart. In those cases, pay attention to details like the title, author, publication date, and format. These can help you quickly narrow things down. If the list still feels too long, this is where the filters on the left-hand side of the screen becomes useful. By selecting filters that match what you're looking for, you can reduce the number of results and take a closer look at each option. One of the most important filters is the library availability, which tells you where you can access the title through your library account. For physical items, the location filter allows for building or rooming in, for finding the building or room the item is in, helping you find it more easily. You can also filter by publication date if you need material from a certain time period. For example, a conference paper published within the last year. The content type filter lets you choose the format you want, such as book, article, dissertation. Filtering by subject narrows the list based on what items are about. And finally, the author or creator filter helps you find works by a specific person. Once you find a book that seems like a good fit, click on the title. You'll open its full records. The details section will give you a brief summary to help you determine if this item is the correct item. As you look at the page, there are a few key details to pay attention to. First, check the call number if it's a print book. That's where you'll use to find it on the shelf. Next, look at the location, which tells you exactly where the book is, whether it's in the main stacks, the reference section, or at a different branch. You'll also want to note the availability status so you know if the book is currently available, checked out, or on loan. Finally, if it's an ebook or has an online version, you'll see access links that you can use to read it right away. Now that you select the title you want, let's figure out how to locate or access the book. To find a print book, make sure you take a picture of the or write down the call number and location where you can be looking for a long time. If you need further help with locating a physical book, ask the librarian. They will gladly help you navigate the stacks. If the title is available online, you'll see a link on the items page that takes you directly to the website where it's hosted. There's usually a helpful label next to the link indicating that it provides online access. Sometimes the external website may ask you to log in before you can view the content. If this happens, just use your institutional login. Your access is provided through the library. For physical items, the record page will show a status such as available, unavailable, or request interlibrary loan. Anything other than available means there are extra steps and a bit more time involved in getting the material. If the book is checked out, you'll need to wait for the current borrower to return it. Placing a hold puts you in the queue, so when a copy becomes available, the library will notify you. If the library doesn't have a copy on campus, you may see an option to request an interlibrary loan. This lets the library borrow the item from another institution. You'll just need to fill out the request form and wait for the library to notify you when it's ready for pickup. If the title is electronic and only a limited number of online copies are available, you may have to wait until others have closed out on their session before you can access it. Finally, let's talk about how to save the items so you can easily cite the source. Citing your source is really important, especially if you're using them for research. projects or class assignments. The library catalog makes it easy by providing built-in citation tools. On the items page, you will see citation options like MLA, APA, or Chicago, as well as links to external citation managers if you prefer to use it. You can also grab a permalink from the record. That's a stable link you can save or return to later, so you can easily access the resource once you need it. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to find a book through the library catalog. We hope it was helpful and will aid you in your use of the library's many resources. Have a great day.